Viewers, in a big escalation in the conflict in the Middle East, Iran last night launched dozens of ballistic missiles towards Israel, forcing the Israeli civilians to rush to bomb shelters. Israel's Iron Dome was seen in action, with the Israeli Defense Forces claiming that a large number of missiles were intercepted and only a few hit the central and southern areas. Sirens continued to blare across Israel, with the IDF claiming that at least 180 missiles were fired by Iran. Israel decided to close its airspace following the attack. Shortly after, Jordan also announced temporary closure of its airspace, urging citizens to stay home for safety.
הערב איראן שוב תקפה את ישראל במאות טילים. המתקפה הזאת נכשלה. היא סוכלה בזכות מערך ההגנה האווירי של ישראל, שהוא המתקדם ביותר בעולם, ואני מברך את צה"ל על ההישג המרשים. היא גם סוכלה בזכות הערנות והאחריות שגיליתם אתם, אזרחי ישראל. ואני מודה גם לארצות הברית על תמיכתה במאמץ ההגנה שלנו. איראן עשתה הערב טעות גדולה, והיא תשלם על כך. המשטר באיראן לא מבין את נחישותנו להגן על עצמנו ואת נחישותנו לגמול לאויבינו, אלה שלא מבינים זאת. הם יבינו. נעמוד בכלל שקבענו. מי שתוקף אותנו, אנחנו תוקפים אותו. זה נכון בכל מקום כשאנחנו נלחמים בציר הרשע. זה נכון ליהודה ושומרון, זה נכון לעזה, ללבנון, לתימן, לסוריה, וזה נכון גם לאיראן. אנחנו נלחמים בציר הרשע בכל מקום.
Iran launched a large-scale attack of over 180 ballistic missiles directly from Iranian soil at the state of Israel. There were a small number of hits in the center of Israel and some other hits in the southern Israel. The majority of the incoming missiles were intercepted by Israel and a defensive coalition led by the United States. Iran's attack is a severe and dangerous escalation. There will be consequences. Our defensive and offensive capabilities are at the highest levels of readiness. Our operational plans are ready. We will respond wherever, whenever, and however we choose.
Now, the Israeli military warned Iran that the attack would have consequences, as we just heard. US President Joe Biden ordered the deployment of the US troops in the Middle East to assist Israel in the wake of Iranian rocket attacks.
At my direction, the United States military actively supported the defense of Israel, and we're still assessing the impact. But based on what we know now, the attack appears to have been defeated and ineffective. And this is testament to Israeli military capability and the U.S. military. It's also a testament to intensive planning between the United States and Israel to anticipate and defend against the brazen attack we expected. Make no mistake, the United States is fully supportive of Israel.
I'm clear-eyed. Iran is a destabilizing, dangerous force in the Middle East, and today's attack on Israel only further demonstrates that fact. I fully support President Biden's order for the U.S. military to shoot down Iranian missiles targeting Israel, just as we did in April. We are still assessing the impact, but initial indications are that Israel, with our assistance, was able.
Well, we have Srinjoy Chaudhary and Major General Dhruv Katoch with us. Now, General Katoch, what did you make essentially of the entire series of events that transpired last evening? For a second, knowing as you do Israel's capability, did you think Iran would be successful in its attempt at some kind of retaliation, at causing some kind of damage, or was it somewhat foregone that Israel can handle whatever Iran's got to throw at it? Major General Katoch, I'm not sure if we can hear you. If you could unmute yourself.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can. Do go ahead.
Okay. You see, in April, when the Iranians first fired missiles, they had given warning that they are going to fire these missiles. And to that extent, a very large number of them were taken out. Now, this time they were given without warning, and the Israelis.
Major General Kato, just hold on to that thought, I beg your pardon, because we've got Anil Gaur from Kibbutz in Israel joining us. Anil Gaur, how are you doing? How was last evening? Tell us and talk us through what transpired yesterday from a citizen's perspective, from an Israeli person's perspective.
पहले तो सभी को नमस्कार हमारे भारतीय देशवासियों को मैं नॉर्थ इसराइल से बोल रहा हूँ अभी मेरी बात यहाँ से हो रही है और रात की जो सिचुएशन थी वो थोड़ी बहुत ज्यादा खराब थी जो सोचा भी नहीं था चीज का वो चीज हद से ज्यादा हो गई रात को क्योंकि मिसाइल है more than 180-200 missiles come from Iranian side in Tel Aviv. All the Israel was red alert. We after they're warning us 12 minutes before or 20 minutes before you have to be.
Continue. We can hear you, Anil. We can hear you. Go on.
Okay, so they're warning us we have a security telephone in the application. They're warning us you have to be nearby shelter. Don't go outside your home more than half an hour. You have to be safety palace. That's warning us Israeli government to all Indian, to all citizens of Israel. Please do not move any place outside. It can be something wrong from Iran side. And we was in shelter more than half an hour. We don't go out of the area, out of the home. We was inside the home. After half an hour, the government, the sides, people of Israel, you can go now outside. All missiles are finished. Some missiles are fall on the sea. Some missile finish in the air. There is one guy just damaged with the missiles, just of the not missile, the rest fall down on the floor. This what some people hurt, one of the person.
Okay.
And
Anil, so when the sirens started blaring, you got a message on your phone. And so how many people were in these bunkers? How deep inside are the bunkers?
Okay, listen, the bunker, there is now in Israel, this is the normal, every home have bunkers inside the home. When they build home, everyone have bunkers, the safe side of the home. And there is no bunker, so there is a government bunkers. There can be people inside, more than 20 people, more than 30 people. And every home private, they have bunker when they build a home. So when they heard the sound, noise of the alarm, we just run inside the home.
Okay. And then were there missiles and rockets that fell in your surrounding area when you came out? Did you see destruction there? What was the scene like?
This time is not fall in our area because we live nearby Lebanon border, and they are fall more of in the center city like Tel Aviv in this area. So in our area is not fall.
Okay, and I mean you live near Lebanon.
Continue. Sorry to I hold you. Yes, from Lebanon side, last 1 week it was very hardly for us, and too many rockets fall in our fields. This is the agriculture of Israel, like you see here. And you see there's a Haifa of the mountain, the side of Haifa mountain here. And nearby here, I have less than 15-kilometer Lebanon border on the side, in the north side. So we get many rockets in the fields and they are fall on the fields. So we can see, and it was very afraid time for us. But we live here. This is our place.
Well, and what is the spirit of the people there like? Because you are in a perpetual conflict zone. Are the people afraid? Do they want this to end? Or are they really still as charged up as they were when they were attacked?
Listen, everyone afraid from the war. This is the first thing. There is a child. I have my child, my daughter. I sleep with myself 2 days in shelter. 2 days I sleep in the shelter. Why I sleep in the shelter? Because I don't want to wake up 12 o'clock night, get alarm, and take my children with my hand and run to shelter. So I prefer to sleep there. It's really afraid for us, but what we do?
Right. I mean, well, don't mind me asking this, but anything holding you back from returning? You want to remain where you are?
Yes. Listen, first things, yes, holding me. I have children here. I'm from Rajasthan in India. I live here with my children. So I cannot leave them here and I can come India. They are my Israeli children.
All right, all right. And a final question to you. Thank you also for speaking to us for this long and showing us around. How are your relations with the people of Israel? Do you notice any, do they treat you any differently, for instance? Because, I mean, it's a situation of war. You never know what could happen.
Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you. How does it feel being there? Do you feel part of the community?
I just want to say the Israel.
Well, I think that was Anil Gaur. He was in Israel. Viewers, at the moment, Prime Minister Narendra Modi is also speaking. It's Gandhi Jayanti. Let's listen into that as well.